everybody. Welcome to Talking with Fox. I thank you all for tuning in. I hope you got your glasses of wine, whiskey, tequila. Just drink with your girl. I appreciate it. Today I'm rocking Classic Black. One of my Facebook friends. He has his own website. Make sure you check him out at classicblack.com. He has a lot of different, really some sexy shit. Thank you, Grant, for everything. I'm sorry, classicblackclothing.com. Please check him out. Black Dollars, you know how we roll.
Yes.
You know how we roll. Also, I want to let you all know that my goal is still to do this every Monday, but this is so new to me, and I'm trying to, iron out the kinks, but I think I got a good team going with me now, so
you got a good team today.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's what we do.
These ladies are so amazing. So I'm going to just stop talking about me. We just going to get back on.
Get back to us.
All right. I'm just here for the comments. I'm just here for the comments. You got it down?
Yeah, we good.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
Bam.
Cool. So first I will let these beautiful ladies introduce themselves and tell the great people of Foxland what you do, how you do it, why you do it, and then I'm gonna interject when I'm ready.
Oh,
so.
Hey.
Okay, Miss Yolanda, I'm gonna start with you.
Yes,
Yes,
Come on, let's do it.
Yoli Cox, very nice to meet everyone that is out there. I am the owner and operator of Breathe Fitness. It is located in Tinley Park, 7545 West 159th Street, and it is a boutique fitness studio that is serving women within the community and really trying to make sure all of their health and wellness needs are met. It's not just about lifting weights or running or doing something fitness related. It's really about getting in the head, getting in the heart, and then making sure the inside matches the outside. So we'd love to have you. Thank you.
Good shit.
Yes. Hey guys, it's Nikita Nikki. I am the owner and CEO of Lanique Virtual Solutions, which is a boutique call center dedicated for mothers as well as women with chronic illnesses. My job is to make sure that I'm changing the way you work. So I provide work from home opportunities where you work as call center agents and you answer inbound calls for Fortune 500 companies. And you work for companies across the world. So pretty basically all you need is a landline phone and a high-speed internet and some call center equipment, which you can get all from my website, and you can get started from work. So I'm changing the way we work. So stop worrying about job security. Stop worrying about, missing important dates with your kiddos, because I've created the ultimate solution to what's going on with all of the women, mothers, and women with chronic illnesses today.
That's so dope.
I love
This
it.
is what we do.
Yes.
So
Cheers.
dope.
Cheers.
Yes.
Yes, we're drinking.
Yes, we've been drinking.
I'm on here.
We're drinking.
So
And you got somebody who drinks as much as she do. So.
And that means it's gonna be not a problem, but an interesting night.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So ladies, tell me what really inspired you to really, go that length to open up your own.
Oh,
How did that? You had a dream and said, "I'm gonna do it." What was it?
No. So I am the epitome of what corporate America really is all about. The pull together, very reserved. You call me on the phone and it's, "Hi, how are you?" I'm Yolanda. Very, very corporate. So I've been in that area for almost 15 years. I worked for a pharmaceutical company, and then I got into this particular industry, in the fitness industry, after a visit at the doctor's office. We all go. But went for an annual, and she said, "Okay, I'm going to put you on cholesterol medicine, blood pressure medicine.
Oh, wow.
You are, the whole diabetes thing is coming into play." It was just a very long list of things that had nothing to do with holistic approaches And it wasn't serving my spirit sitting in her office. I had tears running down my face.
Oh, wow.
Mind you, I'm thinking I'm just a normal girl, size 16. I might actually walk down in a wedding dress of a size 16. So I was used to that body and feeling that way. Could I do a whole lot of stuff? No. But I didn't think much about it until that list hit me right in the face. Mm-hmm. And it was at that point that I said, I have to do something different. Mm-hmm. So I started going to the gym. I took a class. So I took Turbo Kick. I'll never forget my first Turbo Kick class either.
Oh, wow.
No coordination. Yeah. No coordination. You're right. I almost died. I was like, what in the hell
did you sign up for?
This is what?
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
So well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You get there and you're like you gasping, like, is somebody here certified? Yeah, I took one class, and then that one class turned into, I know I can get up there and do that. Mm-hmm. I can do that. So, fast forward, back to the doctor. She's like, okay, I see your changes. Mm-hmm. Keep going. And blood pressure started to normalize. All of the levels that were way off, they started normalizing. It wasn't just because of the exercise. It was obviously because of the food and everything
exactly.
else.
Yeah.
So that's a piece of the story.
Thing, right.
How did I get to here? So one certification in Turbo Kick turned into 20 certifications later.
Oh, wow.
It turned into a national certification, and then one of the facilities that I was working at closed in the Tinley, Orland area. They closed, and I thought, and this was 2 years ago, and I thought to myself, I could do this. Mm-hmm. Why can't I do this?
Why can't I? That question is very important.
Why can't I? Exactly.
I got a corporate background. I could figure this out. I could, put something together and make it happen. Mm-hmm. We can talk about the story later, but it's like somebody pouring a whole bucket of water over my head once I started the process. But I will tell you, every time I step into the studio, I wouldn't change it.
Right.
As mad as I get with myself,
I'm sure, I know.
I've quit myself 900 times. I turned a resignation into myself. I sent myself a resignation letter. I was like, I regret to inform you. I'm done with your shit. I'm over your shit. And then I opened the email and I was like,
why did I send it to myself?
It's not gonna work.
You have a love-hate relationship with yourself.
Oh my God! Because you know me. You know how very perfect and pulled together I am. But I will tell you, Breathe Fitness is all in my heart. Mm-hmm. Like I breathe purple every single day.
I can believe it.
Every single day. Really, you walked in. I got on purple shoes, y'all.
You see that? You see them shoes?
I don't.
One time for the shoes.
I don't know.
She loves purple.
So it went from being corporate to realizing, opening up the dream piece itself. Mm-hmm. This is a great story, and hopefully it'll connect with somebody.
Okay.
The very last position that I held, I went for that job interview, and I was there. Whatever, I'll do it. I'm not thinking much about it, and I filled out the application. I put like an absurd number on there. So just something that
whatever. They won't go reach for it. Right. Sure. They ain't gonna reach for
She called me on a Saturday. I was on my way to teach a class. She's like, oh, I just wanted to give you a ring to let you know we want to bring you in. And we saw what you wanted us to offer you.
Right.
And that's fine.
And you hit me with a Scooby-Doo.
And it was at that moment, at that very moment, I realized I had been selling myself short.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I can pay myself more.
Yep.
Doing what I love, and that was what I love to do: coach, develop, train. I could pay myself more if I set out and do my own thing. And
So
that's
dope.
how
So
the
dope.
studio started.
That's so
I love it.
That's
Yeah.
a great story.
Boss lady.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
Cheers to
Let's
being a
drink to
boss.
that.
Yes. If you haven't caught on, it's about boss ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are ladies who have stepped out on faith, and I know it had to be faith.
It was
Yeah.
faith.
It had to be
Absolutely.
faith
Yeah.
to do something that a lot of people are afraid to even dream about.
Mhm.
More or less, say, you know what, fuck it. Why can't I?
Yeah.
Why can't I? So yes, I want to hear your story. I'm gonna just, be very honest with you now. I know I've been inspired by you by a lot of things. You post and I'm like, this is a bad bitch. I'm gonna have to check her out a little bit more and just your encouragement. You didn't know me from a can of paint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm really not sure how we connected.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. One moment. I had a moment. Cavalier. Okay, let's not about Yolanda.
All right. We both
saying,
Shout out to 87th Street. We some real warriors. She was in the look amazing, smart kids over here.
Yeah. And we appreciate you. You get us all, but however, we got a moment now. No, but that's even more dope.
Yes,
that's
girls.
even more dope.
Hey,
After
Cavaliers. That's right.
Don't be like that. You love us. You love us. Hilarious. Okay, so tell me your story. Tell me
Girl,
what
check this
makes
out.
you wake up, girl.
So what woke me up, just long and short version, I was getting married in 2003 and I started breaking out in hives. I started breaking out in hives. My body just wasn't right, and I'm a person that never got sick. Ever. So I'm just assuming that I'm getting married at the time, so I'm thinking that it's
Your
pre-wedding
nerves.
jitter, my nerves, I'm just, whatever, all over the place. And when I went to the doctor, one thing that we usually do, we go to the doctor, we try to self-diagnose ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We tell the doctor what's wrong with us.
Yeah.
I'm just stressed.
Yeah.
They like, okay, so the doctor gonna say, yeah, okay, you're just stressed. Okay, let me hook you up. So that's how it happened. So after I got married, I started breaking out in like cherry side hives, cherries all over my body. Then they went from cherries to apples all over my body.
Yeah.
So I go to the hospital because at the time my then husband, he was connected. He in healthcare management for several hospitals across the Chicagoland area. So one of his friends, who's a doctor, was like, check her blood right now. They diagnosed me for everything from MS, thyroid disease. I've had all kind of stuff. So one day, the doctor, Dr. Rose, was like, check her for lupus right now. And came back, I was positive for lupus. So he started noticing that my symptoms was two different types of lupus. I had SLE, which is systematic, and then I also had discoid. So not only it was attacking internally, it was also attacking externally. Yeah, so externally. But so anyway, now I'm on these pills, $1,000 a month for this medication. I'm losing my teeth. I'm gaining weight. I'm losing my hair. All of a sudden, this is a person who never got sick.
Yeah.
So I went through life, now I know I got this disease. They're telling me there's no cure for it. So now it's hard. So now I'm in the corporate America, same as you, and I'm trying to make it happen. I'm a rock star in my career. End up losing my job. A couple of more after that.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so I'm doing something wrong because my bosses like me. They're giving me, good reviews. They're giving me, we're becoming friends.
Yeah.
But, I take off too much. I'm making doctor's appointments. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So anyway, I found myself in Rome. We'll talk about that later for a couple months. And then I lost my last job.
Oh, wow.
I lost my last job. But at the time, I'm already working on my own company.
Congratulations on
Thank
losing
you.
your job.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, yes. Because when I lost my job. I lost my job on a technicality because I have a disability. So you can't fire me. You have to pay me.
Yes.
So I took the money, invested it all into my business. And what I decided to do, I said, you know what? I'm not the only one going through this. It's not just me. And instead of me throwing myself a pity party, I can't stand people who throw themselves a pity party.
No
I can't stand
excuses.
passive aggressiveness. I can't stand it. So what I decided to do was ensure and put myself in a position that I'll never be in that again. So I was trying to take a work from home job. This is where it gets interesting. So as I'm interviewing with the lady, I'm thinking I'm interviewing for a work from home job. I'm actually interviewing for a partnership with her business.
Oh, wow.
And so she told me everything I need to know. I'm like, why would I need to partner with you? When I know I'm a fucking monster in marketing. I am literally, like, this is what I do. I have a master's in marketing. Like, this is what I do. This is my
Let
lane.
you breathe, right?
Let me do me. Oh, you know what, sis? I'm going to get at you. I'm going to help you. But I'm about to do me.
Yeah.
And that's where Lanique Virtual Solutions came about. Now, I don't want to be your competition, sis.
Right.
So I'm going to have my niche. In order to be successful, you have to have a niche.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, I was like, I only want to work with women with chronic illnesses. But I'm a mother too. I want to work with y'all too.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I created a platform for women with chronic illnesses and mothers.
Yeah.
Because I know that they're going through what I'm going through, and it makes me passionate about it.
And
So,
I can tell you're passionate.
I'm
even when
so
you're speaking about it.
passionate.
Yes, I
I'm
can
so
tell
passionate
that.
about it. I love talking to these women every day. I love
that's
hearing
awesome.
stories. I did a job fair on Saturday, and a lady literally started crying. And she was like, I came here to see you because I wasn't coming, sis.
Oh,
Goodness.
wow.
And she came in and she saw me like, wow, because she didn't want to take another job because she was going through the same thing.
Problems.
So it was like, wow. So I figured now I'm here to, not only it makes money, because I do well, you know, and I did well in a certain amount of time. Like, I haven't skipped a beat. I'm only at my income now, but I can honestly say I have a 6-figure business in 6 months.
That's
And that's the reason
Yes.
that you do things for yourself.
Exactly.
Because you know you can pay yourself more.
Exactly. So here it is. Yeah, I may work 60 hours in a week, but I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
Why would you put those same amount of hours in for somebody else?
Exactly. You giving somebody else your heart, your soul, and everything, and they gonna give you health care.
What 50 Cent say? Exactly. 50 Cent said, and he says, I'm scrolling through Facebook because I like watching 50 Cent because he petty.
Yeah, he as hell.
As hell. What a wild and petty. That's why I bond with you so much. I mean, she just be asking, I be like, really? I'm gonna answer it though.
So we're all petty.
Yes, we are all petty. Yep.
I ain't claiming it.
She petty. So anyway,
Y'all know her, right? I'm just, you know.
so 50 Cent was like, no, I didn't go to Harvard, but the people who I hired did. Sis, yes, I was like, that's what I'm doing.
Right, exactly.
That's sexy
dope.
to me.
That's dope. That is so dope.
So that's how
That is
Lanique
so
Virtual
dope.
Solutions came about.
That's awesome.
That is
Yeah,
so dope. That is
Thank you,
so dope.
sis.
So okay, so you know I gotta brag a little spice into this. You know, I mean we all, you know, I never considered myself a boss until recently. I was like, I don't know. I just never looked at it like that. I just thought I was just a girl talking shit. I told y'all that's how I feel. You know, I you know, but I claim it. I'll be that. I'll be that. Ain't no problem. I claim it. No, but I mean. Within myself, and I know it's probably challenging for you both, dating. Being a boss. What you want to do? You want to drink hard?
I was ready.
You want to drink hard? We can do that first.
We'll go ahead.
You want me to start? No.
How was, I mean, okay, for Ben, I mean, tell me the challenges and the rewards of it. Or if there's a reward, and finding that mate type of thing, or the whole dating scene, or is it more complicated? Is it more fun? Is it?
I think that
what is your perspective of it?
My perspective
Being a
with
boss.
dating is sometimes it exposed the fake.
Yeah.
And if a guy is really not on that level, he's going to shy away from a boss chick. Some guys are intimidated by a woman who makes more money than them. Some guys are intimidated by a woman whose drive is for them, because harder than them, because sometimes you got two types of people, right? You got people that want to be successful, and you got people that are obsessed with the idea of being successful. So that with a boss is not going to mix, because I'm going to challenge you. And then you're going to say I'm coming off as being condescending and stuff like that. But I'm a big bitch. So anyway, because I have zero tolerance. So what I feel right now is maybe God just don't want me to have a baby right now, because I get easily distracted. So with that being said, by me getting easily distracted, I think he's still using me. And he know that if I get in a relationship, I give my all, I give 110% to the relationship, and I can't do that right now.
With your business.
I can't do that right now.
Very interesting.
Well,
That's very interesting.
When I look at dating and just connecting with people.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's friendships or relationships, it all has a balance.
Right.
You have to find a way to separate all of it.
That's true.
So being a business owner, or being someone that is very driven, the type A, somebody like me, for example, I think in lists. And when I meet somebody, I'm very quiet, very reserved, but I'm running down a list of things to make sure that this is going to either A, we're going to stay connected, B, I'm going to love you from over here.
Yes.
Or C, there's really no point.
Exactly.
And I have like a very small window to do that in, because it's just no time. I don't have the capacity.
You don't have time to waste time.
I just don't have the capacity to hold
Totally
it.
understand.
And that also goes along with existing people too.
Yeah.
You don't have time or the capacity to hold negativity.
Yes.
You don't have the time or capacity to hold anything that's not going to serve you inside.
Girl.
It's just, it can't happen.
Right.
So to answer your question, how is it with dating? The intimidation part, and I still haven't quite figured it out. I've walked up to men will approach me all the time. We'll talk, we'll interact, we'll go to lunch or go to dinner, and it's almost like I have on a black cape with a Reaper's thing in my hand, and I don't understand it. I have no idea what. I don't know what happened. It's my gosh, I shouldn't even say this. The last person that I went to dinner with, when I walked in, he said, I saw the gas. I don't even know where it came from. I don't know what that was. But he was like,
He was amazed. I mean, you Australian walking in the door like,
I'm just a person.
It was not your bad.
And it was like, wow. And then that was the driest conversation. We were all interacting, phone calls, chatting, all of that. Get to dinner and nothing.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
I find it very interesting too that, on text or, we all engage, but when it comes to the face-to-face connection, it's like, okay, hi.
I'm still same person.
Right.
Same person.
Remember you said, you want to talk about that now?
Exactly.
Exactly.
First start screenshotting your messages back to
it's
you.
like, how do you?
I don't know.
It's hard to bring life out of people when they're not in their field.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of probably sense I may not be up to par, or they just intimidate. I hear that a lot. Fox, you intimidate people. Intimidate what? I don't get it either. I was like, everybody like, you're cool as shit. Hey, I'm cool.
I will say
Talk to me.
the people that are drawn, you probably see that too. The people that are drawn to me, that really they could care less. Like
it's just who you are, right? I love you.
That is like that's
all
the
that
best feeling. That's the best feeling ever. And it's
but
not
you know what
many.
you learn,
but
though, what I'm noticing is sometimes people can talk a good game until it's time for them to actually step their shit up and be that person that they're
who
portraying.
they portrayed that they were when you said hello to them.
Yeah, so
that's a very interesting.
That happens a lot.
That's very interesting thought. when it comes to that. So that just comes to say that you meet a person's representative then.
I use that word all the time. Yep,
The
and I ask up front, like, am I meeting you or your representative?
Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
that's very interesting. I have to admit, you know, I rarely date men that are friends with me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I rather you meet Lacar, if you didn't know that was my real name.
Yeah.
Lacar versus Fox.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when they see Facebook, I'm really very curious. I ask them, like,
Yeah.
what picture you paint of me? You
Yep.
know, what do you see
Yeah.
me? How do you
Yeah.
view me?
Yep.
What do you think I'm about? You know, because I ask a question, and I'm just asking
A question.
Yeah.
I never say I'm the one that's out here slinging on everybody's penis. You know, because I talked about a penis. I'm fucking every penis.
So here's the thing, reality check, fellas. We talk like this. She said swinging on everything.
Let me get on my
I don't like that one. Let me get on another one. No.
You know, so you know, to see what their perception of
Yeah.
me is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to break that.
But do they be honest though? Do they tell you what their perception
It depends
is?
on their motive.
That's true.
It really depends on their
So
motive.
the motive.
Uh-huh.
Can people just say that up front? That helps
That
me
would-
cut down on so
If the world was perfect, I would definitely agree.
But I guess a lot of people don't
No.
understand honesty.
It's very
What gets you
endearing.
very far.
Exactly.
Be real with me. I have some good friends
Mm-hmm.
to this day, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean,
Mhm.
because they're honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're
Mhm.
honest and upfront, who knows? I may be on the same.
Same
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
And probably could lead you to some better shit. You know,
Just say what you want.
I ain't no hater.
Yeah, just say what you
It is
want.
what it is.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
how do you not
How do you maneuver?
know what you want?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I figure it. To me, when you're not very upfront with it, that means you're not honest with yourself.
With yourself.
Yeah, and then you
right,
make
and then you want me
decisions for
to
me.
exactly.
Don't
You
do
put
that.
it right. I can
Yeah.
think for
Exactly.
myself. You know, I don't need encouragement
Yeah.
from you to do because I'm here because I like you already. So then you
That
won.
part.
You won right
That
now.
part.
You
Exactly.
won.
Yeah.
You're
You
winning
won.
at least.
Exactly.
So that it goes back to what you were saying before. How do you do all of that?
Right.
So knowing that you got this limited amount, like I have this much time,
Mhm,
and I chose
right.
to say yes.
I'm gonna work with you with this time that I allocated.
So value that
Exactly.
I
and
agree.
understand
I
that
agree.
my access isn't open to everybody.
I agree.
As
I
much
agree.
and as much as I want, I can't.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And if I said yes, it was something.
You special.
Exactly.
It's something special about
exactly
you.
Agree. I say yes.
They take
Well, you gotta say yes to me.
Oh, well, we on a different bond.
Just
though.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell you. Okay. Yes, I'll work it out. That's what I can say. I'll work it out.
Don't worry about it, boo. I got you.
I work it out. I love it too. I love it too. So that's very interesting. So do you? You know, you all both been married before.
Yeah.
We've all ate the wedding cake. It wasn't that tasty, was it?
No, it wasn't.
It
Mine
wasn't
was
that good. I mean,
good.
if yours could, you was. Yeah.
I didn't even keep that top layer.
I ate the top
it
the
was a
same
good
night.
cake.
Oh, so you know, everybody say keep it for a year.
I was fat, I ate it. That was good.
You was supposed to freeze it over there.
I was
Okay, the cake wasn't nasty, but the cake wasn't that tasty.
I
To
was
make me
digging
see the
that
cake
cake
again.
out and opening up them cards.
You said you was
On the floor. On the floor.
in the middle of my floor eating
Yeah.
up, opening up gifts and cards, shit too.
Champagne and cards. Yeah.
Open up a few of the cards everywhere.
Let me see
Yeah.
my
Hold on,
auntie.
let me see. Auntie,
Yeah. Yeah, my college friends took care of me. I was like, okay, yeah.
She got a good job. She put cash in it.
Oh, that cash? Yeah. But anyway, what was your question?
Shit just go everywhere. No, that's dope. That's dope, y'all. But do you see yourself revisiting that life again?
Revisiting what life?
Eating the cake.
I like cake still.
the wedding part
No.
with the little
I'm gonna go to
bells
somebody
and
else's wedding and
everybody
eat it.
sing and, you
No.
know, and clinking
I think-
glasses,
So sweet.
belligerent.
At first, I was like, yeah, I want to definitely get married again. I said that. Like, I really said that. But now, times have changed. And it's like, seriously, I just don't want to deal with that type of... It's different.
Commitment.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a
I'm
person...
okay with the commitment part.
I can do a commitment
But
with you,
it's
but
contract.
Yeah, I want the
that contract kind
contractual
of fucks
commitment.
me up.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I have no interest in actually being married. again.
Legally married again.
I don't.
I understand.
I mean, it was painful. It's very painful. It's
absolutely.
very difficult. It's difficult to even think
Yeah.
about and talk about.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
but it's probably people out there that be like, she was married. What? She divorced? What? Yeah, he gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit happens, y'all.
It happens.
Yeah.
You know, I was proposed.
Actually, fun fact, today would have been my 14-year wedding
Oh,
anniversary.
yes, I did
Wow.
read that, and you said you had some great cooking. Yeah, you did.
I said, yeah, my makeup looks great. I treated myself.
Good for you. Good
Thank
for
you. Yeah, I'm okay. And
Right. Yeah.
It's not, so I think that part, you know, there's nothing you can do about that.
exactly.
Right.
So you move through the cycles of whatever those feelings were, and then you just decide whether or not you want to
Exactly.
go back and eat the cake again
Right.
or not. I'm glad to come to yours and eat your cake though.
But I did have an interesting
I ruin it for
perspective.
everybody.
Like it stops here.
No one gets it. We're throwing it out. No, but I had a very interesting proposal this weekend. I was asked to basically sign a disclosure contract to date a person that I had
Some
to.
50 Shades of Grey type shit?
Wait a minute. What?
The show is you. I'm here for it.
Like, let's start here. We want to let you know, we rolling with it.
Contractual. It was basically said that if we decide to date, you will have to sign a contract, and the things that we do have to be in disclosure.
Was it monetary compensation?
Actually, it had nothing to do about. Oh, what you mean as far as
Like,
the
you
giant
gotta,
of it?
yeah.
I didn't even get to that deep into it because it was one of those.
Like, what the fuck?
I've never thought to date a person I need to sign some shit. You know, that seemed very committed.
Yeah, too much like a marriage. That's a domestic partnership.
It seemed too,
I know the legal terms. No.
It seemed too permanent, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
You know, but what he
Official.
proposed to keep disclosed was very interesting. You know, it's more of our sexual habits, more of our like when we're together. Everything else, like basically no Facebook,
Okay.
no
I got
pictures
you.
type
I
of
got
shit, or I mean it was very different.
Yeah.
It was very different than what I'm usually like. Hey, you want dinner?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Oh, so we're having dinner, and you said, well, here's my contract. Like, okay. I signed this. What? You know, I think I need a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To have a conversation with
For
you.
peers?
So would you even entertain something to that degree if somebody will, you know, if it was somebody you was interested in dating or getting to know, I guess. Well, to me, dating is like getting to know each other. I would presume.
Well,
As far as
there's
I'm
four
concerned-
stages. There are 4 stages.
Well, no. To your question about the contract,
Uh-huh.
they can sign a contract for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not signing a contract
Okay.
for anybody else.
I 1000%
Yeah.
agree. I 1000%
Yeah,
agree with you. I just don't feel comfortable getting into another contractual agreement with anybody. But as far as what you said, there are like 4 stages in dating. You got talking.
Right.
So like with talking, you know, that's, you know, you guys have exchanged numbers. You may have even had sex, but you're still trying to figure out if this is somebody you're trying to get to know.
Fully past that aspect.
Exactly. Then you have dating. Now, these are the people that, you know, you are going out to dinner with, you're going bowling, you know, you're doing some boot up stuff, but you have not made a commitment and you're still seeing other people. And then you got exclusively dating. And those are the people where you decided to do all the same stuff, but you cut off everybody else.
Right.
Because now you're like, okay, this person has made it almost to the final round. You know, this is where we at. And then you have that we are together. Those are your couples.
Right.
So, like, we have to kind of be careful because sometimes, you know, we get put in situationships so often. I've been guilty of being in a situationship where I thought it was more than what it was. And it really wasn't. It was just good sex, you know.
Right.
But, it was like, okay, so I'm at the point now, I'm like, what are we doing?
Right.
Let me know. Okay, all right, cool. Then I'll cut everybody off because I'm real upfront with letting people know if I'm seeing you, I'm seeing other people. If I'm only dating you exclusively, then I'll let you know I'm dating you exclusively.
Right.
So I'm real honest. Sadly, people ain't like that.
Honesty don't go far.
So it's back to the same thing before. Don't make decisions for
me.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Say what it is you want up front, because I'm going to do that.
Exactly.
I'm going to let you know. Here's what I have going on.
Yep.
You playing in the game or you out.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
It's
okay. And
Yeah.
I think that part, that gets lost. A lot of people don't realize it's okay to say no. It's
so
okay to
okay.
back away if it doesn't serve you.
Yep.
Right? It's okay to say, you know what, this isn't working for my heart and what I need to have in order to be okay every day. So I'm going to have to say no to that. I'm so comfortable saying no. I'll never forget the first time I said no to my mom. This was some years back. It shocked her.
That's interesting.
It was like,
You said no to me?
Right. And
Yeah.
people look at me even now. They're like, how you say no to your mama? I don't have time.
You ain't got time.
I say
right.
no.
I can't do it. I mean, if you can't do it, you can't do it. I mean, why lie and say you're gonna do something? No, you can't. You know.
I'm learning that because I get put in situations where I'm having to cut off anything that's not helping me progress. I don't care what it is at this point. I have to be selfish right now because stressing myself out over somebody else's opinion of me can kill me.
And I'm guilty of that. I weigh heavy on people's opinions. I mean, I'm learning now. I have friends.
Yeah, because I don't know how you can sound like that with a friend like that. You see the look on her face?
It's searching out with
It's
you
like,
already.
I see her. Yes, I love it. But everybody needs a friend like that. That friend that's when you be like, oh, I miss it.
Excuse me? What was that? Not this. Nothing, mama.
I'm gonna go straight what we not gonna do.
Right?
That's my girl Janie. Hey Janie, I know she logged in. But that's that. You know what?
But we all have
our moments.
Yeah.
I mean, we have our weak moments, you know, and of course. And honestly, that was one of my fears, you know, as we talk about the boss chick, like, you know I have a platform to take this to another place where I'm so unfamiliar with. It's fear. Nothing. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm fucking scared. But I'm more concerned in the perspective of my children.
But you know something, sis?
You know,
when you scared, to
you work
death,
so hard.
When you scared to death, that's when you know you're on the right track.
Scared
to death. I'm just being, you know, honest. You know, it's like I would hate for my son to Google me like, Mama, why you say you suck that man dick or something? You know what I'm saying?
Tell you a sex worker. Keep that shit moving.
It's kind of like, oh no. See, what happened was, no, it wasn't like that. You know, and I know
this is your area. It's your
lane.
It's your lane. We not getting your. I don't know.
Right.
To have these conversations. You said penis, and I was like,
you said penis. And I was so clear.
You know.
And then she just bust out with it like you didn't even know it was coming.
Yeah.
She said, I mean, it's a penis.
Right. That's your thing.
Right. I get it.
The fear part, and I know you can vibe with this too. You know, you can be so scared that it can either hinder you or it's gonna push you right on out. You know, for you, I'm sure the same thing.
Exactly. I can.
The quote.
I vibe with you all is like
The best quote I can give anybody, especially your audience. If you're afraid, you jump off that mountain and grow the wings on the way down.
That's right.
You will figure it out.
You will figure it out.
You're gonna be scared. I'm scared every day. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, I don't know how to do a lot of things.
Right.
This is the very first business that I've owned. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But you best believe these feathers gonna keep getting
That's
put
right.
in.
So that
One
means
way
you're
or
not
the
gonna crash. You gonna land.
Yeah. I might cry.
Yep.
I might be up all night.
Yep.
Right.
Which I am a lot. You know, it's gonna
sure.
be all of those things. But I'm still gonna fly.
That's right.
I'm not gonna stop flying just because the fear set in, and that's why I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
You know, even though you know we've talked a lot of the things,
Yeah.
just you sitting here at this moment speaks so much about just your character, your drive, your ability to say yes to yourself.
Yep.
Because that's a big deal.
Yep.
Right?
Very big
Saying
deal.
yes to yourself and then jumping out there and doing the thing. That's what the art of
appreciate
being a
that.
boss is
Yeah.
all about.
At the end of the day, that's the essence. I mean, what you're speaking to, yeah, we're having girl talk. But trust me, it's somebody out there
Yeah.
right now, on one of them phones, that camera, somebody out there needs to hear these messages. Somebody out there wants to be an entrepreneur and she's stuck at that 9 to 5 because
and
she's
afraid
scared to
get
jump.
off. Yeah,
And you're
afraid.
Yeah.
doing it. We're doing
Yeah.
it. You at a point right now where you setting the tone, but I'm gonna take it even further, sis.
Okay.
One thing about you raw. You
Yeah,
authentic.
appreciate
You
it.
give us a platform where we can be us. Before you started this, the first thing you said is, if you can't be mature enough, you remember this post? If you can't be mature enough to interact with a person without sliding their inbox and disrespecting them based on their
Don't
opinions,
do
get the
it.
hell off my page. That's the thing.
Get it.
But not only you can not only what I see you doing, really, I see you talking to 18-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls who don't have a voice because right now they mother's so much ready to whoop their ass
for being who
for
they
having
are.
exactly.
Yeah, the thoughts or whatever it is.
But this is what we doing.
Yeah.
That's what she doing. So it's like you're needed. People like you are needed, sis. So you
the conversation,
Yeah.
have to be had.
the hard conversation.
Yeah, and I find it so enlightening. People just talk to me.
I go in mornings. It's been times where I will literally log in and type your name in just to see what you're doing because I'm
I
like,
appreciate that.
it gives
I
me a
appreciate
platform
that. I
to
appreciate
actually
that.
be me.
Sure.
And I'm so tired of not being. I'm a professional. You're a professional.
Yeah.
I'm a professional. But it's like sometimes I want to just cut loose and get certain stuff off my head that I can't.
Can say, I get it. I totally get it. I get it. And I'm the type, I don't judge. I may gasp like, okay, I wasn't ready for that, but it's to the point. Yeah, you
Because
know.
I would say what I say and then put a smiley face on it and everything. Like, yes, you
I do. A lot of shit shocked the hell out of me.
I don't be caring.
I do get shocked by shit, but I do. I really do be cutting my eyes and peeking through those.
On that,
Oh my God. It's
Okay.
cool. I watch though,
I think you put a post up asking like you saw your neighbors. I said, yeah, I open that blind up.
You with the
We all got a little pervy, so ain't nothing wrong with that. I think sex is just so natural, but we make it so.
Let me tell y'all something.
It's I was gonna say you over in.
Yes, let me tell y'all something about being over in Rome.
Okay.
So check this out. Oh man, this is so deep. First of all, Rome is like the city of love and all that stuff, right? But anyway, Europe in general, let me tell you where they differ between the states. Okay, so like say for instance, power. In the States. We show people getting their heads blown off. You see all that. But when it comes to the sex scene, they kind of, they cut it off. They want to cover you up, show a little bit of the booty cheeks and stuff like that. Whereas in Rome, they show more sex and no violence. Violence is oh my God, you can't show that on TV.
I've heard.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, whoa. So they can just show a whole penis on television.
And they starting to open that door here a little bit because I've been seeing a few shows. I'm like, I just saw a dick.
Yeah.
I just see a dick.
Power.
We gotta get.
But yeah, they will definitely. So it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It's natural. Love making is natural. Kissing is natural.
Yeah. And I don't don't get why everybody
Losing their damn mind.
Well, you know, we were taught
that way.
We were taught,
I get
we
it.
all were brought up in we were all kind of the same age. We were brought up just like that. There's not a lot of hand holding, not a lot of kissing. It was all
You do that behind
the
doors.
PDA. Oh my! Let's not even get into the PDA.
Yeah.
I am not that girl. I'm so.
It depends on the guy with me.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It really depends on the guy with me.
I don't agree with you.
I have some guys that I say,
one person.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
It depends on the guy.
It depends on that one guy.
I have guys I tell I don't kiss.
Yeah,
And then some is just like,
you just can't keep your hands off of.
No, not in public.
No. You won't kiss in public.
so clearly not having sex in public.
Girl.
No car action, none of that. She said, girl.
I'm waiting on this answer.
So.
You're not full of shit right now.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Ashley.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But no, you know what? I'm really not. I'm just not the girl.
I get it.
It takes a lot. Like, that person has to be like that person for me to be all up in their grill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like.
But that's funny because it's me. It
Yeah.
really depends on the person. Because for the most part, I'm like, I don't kiss. You ain't got to lip.
Well, I like all of those. I like all of it. I'm just not walking down the street and randomly like, oh, we're off to see the wizard. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not like all in somebody else's part. I'm just not that person. I didn't grow up like that. I'm just not that way.
I mean,
that's cool.
Everybody's not that person anyway. I mean, which is fine. I mean, you don't have to do that to show your love for anyone anyway. You know, sometimes it's just.
So the love languages. That's
yeah, love language.
Exactly.
I love that book.
That's not
book.
me.
Yeah,
That's
five
not
love
me.
languages. If y'all haven't even read the book, trust
What's
me.
yours? Your top one.
I know. I'm thinking. Oh, wait, I just had it on my head. I'm an action.
Acts of service.
The acts of service. Yeah, you have to.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Physical touch is the last thing on my list.
Yep.
Well, physical touch was probably next in line for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Next, it was definitely next in line. It was definitely.
Yeah, I have no problem with holding out.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Yeah, I'm more. Yeah, you don't like.
I'm an action person.
I
I like to give gifts.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I'm a gifter.
I'm a gifter. Yep.
You a gifter.
It only to certain people.
I mean, but that's what we're talking about. Though.
It's very rare that I'll actually go and get something. It's very rare that I'll go and buy a card. If I show up with a card and a something, you didn't really
showed
touch
out.
my heart.
Mhm.
You didn't touch my heart somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm guarded. It's like with me, with a guy, I don't like a lot of people. So when I like you, no,
Thank you.
but girl, I know, right? Like, I love you. But no, it's like I'm not I'm really a nice person, but I'm really guarded, especially when it comes to my heart because I've had it ripped apart. So it's like when I like you, I like you, and I have I study you.
Yeah.
So that means I can go shop for you. I know everything you like. I know your favorite food. I know your favorite color. I know everything there is about you. I even know how to finish your sentences. If I like you.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I'll be like, you said what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When was that? That didn't happen. I argue down. Like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. We didn't have steak. We had chicken.
Right.
Yeah, or I had fish
Yeah.
at Mastro's Steakhouse. You know, it's like, I'm just that person. It's just, I'm different. It's funny, but once I'm in a relationship, I'm consistent. You know what I mean? I'm consistent.
Yeah, the consistency is there.
Absolutely.
And again, friendships and relationships.
Yep.
I'm pretty much the same
That's
person
me.
all the time.
I agree. I agree.
Well, outside of the fact ADHD is set in, I'm like, oh my gosh, shiny things. You know. And it's
Like,
just,
what?
Yeah,
Your attention span is like of a gnat.
It
I have
is,
those
it
moments
really
as
is.
well,
That's me.
too.
Yeah, so I have.
Oh, and then I got lupus, so I go through brain fog.
Okay.
Fog. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they call it. Dang it! See, I can't even know the name of it. It's a form of dementia, but I forget stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying because you raise a panic and it can cause a flare. And it'll be something simple like I'll be trying to remember a name or a phone number or my keys. That's the main thing. It would trigger a flare. I'd be like, oh my God, and I have them on my hand the whole time.
That's us with these damn phones. I know I tore up my house looking for my
with the phone to your ear?
And I'm talking to the motherfuckers. It was like, what are you doing? I said, I can't find my damn phone.
Yeah.
Like,
You was on it?
on the phone. On the phone. On it. Talking.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? But shit. They like, what's going on? I can't find my phone. They like, the way you talking though. I like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Look, do you know what
Fuck
that
you. No, fuck you. Because you was not supposed to say that. You was supposed to let me look again. I get the little brain farts. I get
Yes.
it. I definitely get it. So.
Oh boy.
Oh, what? Okay, so if you could build a man,
Ooh.
what type of what would be, in this mixing pot? If we could go as shallow as possible.
There's nothing else in your glass.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give.
Come on.
We're gonna have to.
I'm gonna tell you something. This fruit is fire though.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break for a moment.
Thank you, boss lady, for the gift.
Cheers. We like to drink. If that wasn't already obvious, a while ago.
Drinking makes the world go round.
Exactly. It makes me feel good.
It makes me feel so much better.
So I do got another question for you all. Oh yeah, we haven't finished the mixer question.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta build.
Yeah,
the build.
You can build a nigga. I was trying not to say it. You can say whatever you want when you talking with me.
Well,
We're uncensored.
You wanna
build my Negro first?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to build your Negro.
I'm gonna build my Negro first. All right.
Okay,
So let's
fine.
say my Negro is gonna be smart. Okay, that's one thing. That kid, I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm like, kind of intrigued by mind stimulating conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna say he necessarily needs to be woke, but he needs to be aware of what's going on. Definitely I want somebody who believes in God, but I don't want a holy roller that feels he's better than everybody because he believes in God. Somebody who can dress. That's important to me. Like, if you can't dress, we can't talk. I like fashion. And somebody who is success driven. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna necessarily date a broke brother, but I need you to have the desire, the interest, and the motivation to get ahead. I will work with you on everything else, but I need you to have those three things.
Yeah.
And if it's not too much trouble, can you be sort of cute?
I ain't mad at that list at all.
Yeah.
And sex is important.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I would break up with you for bad sex. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't talking to you for bad sex.
I can't do it.
Ain't nothing to be broke up about.
We can't do it.
We ain't going nowhere. we just gonna eat this Twix.
Can we have a salad? Can we have a salad?
I know, right? But I need chocolate to get over bad sex.
Not champagne. I'll go with champagne.
Okay, what about you?
You know what? Very similar. Definitely smart. Somebody that I can have a conversation with or not. I want if I can sit in silence.
You just said that.
Yeah, if you can sit in silence.
And enjoy the person.
Yeah,
I just want to enjoy the person. If we watching something random on television, and just enjoy the space together. I love that. I'm spontaneous. So if I get up and say, oh my goodness, let's go ziplining. I want the person to be like, okay, let's do it. Because remember, I'm the girl that's, oh my gosh, shiny things. Yeah. So yeah, you know, but yeah,
we're the same person. How
it's unbelievable. It blends. And then somebody that's not afraid to come at me and say, you know what, not so much. You got to be strong enough to say that to me.
Exactly.
Because, well, you know, but the way my attitude is set up, somebody coming to me and saying, no, that's you all wrong with that. Now everybody gotta die. And the world is about to end. I'm about to burn your place down and everybody that you're connected to. And then by the time I figure out, oh, they might be right. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll check myself.
Okay, you're right. But yeah, so being able to deal with that part of me, because I am like 0 to 150. Like in a matter of seconds. But being able to say, okay, I know she's like that. Let me help her regroup. The sun is going down. The sun is going down.
You go from hope back.
So to be able to do that and be okay with that. So I need that person. My shallow side likes that, that sex appeal, that, right in front of the face, real hot, sexy. When we do get out of public view.
All right, but you ain't kissing me.
No. Yeah. I want you to be able to take me down. Take me down.
That's right.
Like at the kiss. Take me down at the kiss. If you could do that, and you can look in my eyes, and you good. Like you good looking in my eyes, and you can rock with me from there. Let's go.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
real.
I think for myself, I want to be in a crowded room, and no one else is there with him. I want to feel just every essence is just it's like what people
somebody that wants you so much
and inspires exactly I want to feel that wanted feeling. I think that overall would give I think I'll probably overlook a lot of shit if he makes me feel that way, and he has to be driven.
Yes.
He has. There's no. I can't pick you up and me too. I need you to have that get up, that go. I love the hustle spirit.
Yeah.
Something about that hustle spirit is a turn.
That's sexy.
Oh, like, go get that shit, baby.
And with integrity.
Absolute. Everything, everything, because I'm a reflection of you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I ain't gonna be telling police, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to answer
Definitely
questions.
I think we all know people that hustle real hard.
Absolutely.
And they lack integrity.
Exactly.
Did we have a conversation about somebody about it?
I cannot stand you.
Anthony said we can play Xbox game all night. That is sexy.
I wouldn't even know. I
dig that.
Play.
I do that.
You would have to teach me how to play.
Because here's the thing. So I'm like a salesperson at heart. So everything is a contest. Get me in front of the Xbox, Anthony. I'm gonna tell you right now. At the end of the night, I'm gonna win, and whatever it is we set up to bet, you're gonna be doing it by the end of the night. I do not lose. Anthony cute.
I hope you got your weight up.
You got your weight up. Madden, Call of Duty.
Bring it.
I'm married, but yeah, I'm cute.
Bring your wife. We still gonna have the contact. I will have the contact. She'll be like, oh, babe, you know
That
what?
for you.
She got you on that one.
Like she got you,
Nah,
babe.
respect to your wife. Respect to your wife. We just
Absolutely.
talking.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, every year, being a man to me, you know, it shows authority, and you could be able to check me. And maybe be like, okay, you was
Okay,
right.
yes.
You know, you're right, yeah. You know, and not feel like I was scolded like a child, but more like, you know, okay, ooh. Like how you know, said kind of, but you had your little temper tantrum first,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. But I think
Somebody who can tame.
Yeah.
No.
I like a control. Not you.
no. Don't try to put me back in a cage.
No,
I don't want
definitely
that.
not. Yeah, definitely.
But if
Definitely
you
not
see
restriction.
if you see an area that I'm stepping in that's really not going to go well based on what you know about me, be okay and say that. I mean, again, that's relationships and friendships.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's got to be the same thing. I think those are the same. Relationships are
friendships.
It's the same.
I agree
thing.
because you're building
Yeah.
some type of bridge with you all.
And and I'm petty too, but don't be so petty that you can't be like, you know what, I ain't never forgiven you. Really?
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Really?
You already understand what I just recently. It's like
Nobody's doing that.
how we adults? Like, why can't we talk about this? I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
okay,
I'm not perfect.
It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna do something else fucked up.
This is what we do.
But you really just gonna, but we all have our tolerance. So I guess
and that's okay.
Right. You have to
again,
weigh it on. It's to
it don't serve
design,
you.
right?
That's okay.
Design.
Exactly.
But
To each
be
design.
an adult.
Exactly.
Be an
Being an
adult.
Talk, communicate. That's
with
with
another
me.
glass of wine. You can bring me to tears.
Oh no, I'm crying right here. These happy days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Happy days.
Hopefully.
Okay, at the moment. I know that's right.
But that's true though.
Yeah, we've all had enough tears.
No tears at all.
Happy tears.
Happy tears, celebration, and everything. But I'm really enjoying this vibe with these ladies. Y'all just don't understand. I pride myself to even know you all. Like I know her.
And we feel the same.
I was like, oh, what am I gonna wear? I gotta be cute. Foxes coming to my house.
Hello. I'm over here like I should have worn a t-shirt. Let me get the
Yeah, I was excited.
And the fact that you all were so excited made me more relaxed. It's
Like
okay.
seriously, yeah. Like I got here.
And you said, but what I loved about you when I asked you, like absolutely.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a shadow of a doubt. I was like,
Right.
girl, y'all was just
You're
Yeah.
dope.
What time?
Yeah, like whatever.
I'm just so humbled by that. It's like whenever I ask anyone, it's not a problem.
Because you real recognize
and
real.
I appreciate that. I really
real,
do.
real
I
talk.
really do appreciate that. Like I said, this is a new channel for me. I don't know nothing. When I say nothing about no podcasting, no radios, no talk show. I just a girl who talks shit. If you knew me back in 2010, I was just talking shit. I just asked a certain question.
I look at it so differently.
That's what I was just about to say.
It is so, like I said,
You are a person
perspective.
that talks about real life
yep.
stuff. Things that people are thinking that
about
don't say.
and I say it.
Yeah.
So you jumped off the cliff.
I sure did. And keep getting blocked off Facebook and shit.
So,
But you know what?
That's theirs.
That's their problem.
I know, right?
Because guess what? You're gonna be on XM Radio.
Yeah.
Watch. I'm telling you. I'm playing it right now. Y'all heard it.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I mean, hey, Jesus turned water into wine. But anyway.
Did he?
Wine?
Okay.
It's
wine and champagne.
Okay.
Wine.
But watch where you
sparkling
are
wine, right?
in a year from now.
Real
Keep
talk.
this up. I'm telling you, you got connect. I mean, you already know. I can't even talk about a lot of stuff but you got connects, G.
Good shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like on the real. Maybe you can host that.
Well, you know, and I.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
I say often,
do.
you build your circle of people.
Absolutely.
And this is, you know, a pearl for your audience too. You build your circle of people around where you're on your way to.
Yep.
Some people, everybody can't stay.
Everybody can't go with you.
I've learned that.
Yep.
And
I've
that's
learned
okay.
that.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's sad.
But your
it's-
circle
it's
of
still-
people, and when one person is blessed, everybody
with you.
it doesn't, that's not gonna ever change. I do stuff and it's like, oh my God, that's amazing, that's wonderful. It's gonna happen to you. Now it's gonna happen for you. That's just how it works.
goes.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything different than the continuous success building of each other. Because that's why we're here, right? To inspire each other, to build each other.
Network, all of it.
And you know what else we're doing? We're showing the world, because we're professionals, we're business owners, but we're real people.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the
Absolutely.
end of
The day. Yep.
We drink wine. I
agree.
mean, we wearing suits. We being professional. We got the verbiage. We got all that down pat. But at the end of the day, we're real people.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important to rock with people, like seriously, rock with people that their actions and their non-actions have to match.
They have, girl.
They have to match.
because it won't work no other way.
If I don't see you for weeks at a time,
You still my
you
girl.
still know
Who the hell you
that
are?
my non-action still matched the action that happened the last time you saw me.
That's right. You
Absolutely.
loyal in your
Right?
absence.
Absolutely.
It's what I learned from another person that I know and care about very well. It's called the last word principle. So whatever I've said to you, the very last thing I've said to you is the very last thing that it is. If I don't talk to you, if I'm telling you right now, I love you. I care about you and I want to see you do some amazing things. If I don't see you for another 10 years, that was my last
how I
word.
feel about you.
That's not
How I
going to
do feel,
change.
exactly.
You
How
don't
I
have
do
to
feel
wonder.
about
You don't have to think about it. Oh my God, I haven't talked to her. I wonder what. I still feel the same way.
Yep.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
And you need people like that in your
Absolutely.
circle.
You need to. If you don't have these type of friends in your circles, ladies,
You need new friends.
you really need to look in the mirror
Evaluate
about
it.
some shit.
Be
know?
honest too.
Yeah,
Be
about
honest
you
about
see,
it.
you know, to know why that you don't have people in your corner to uplift you, encourage you, to root for you. You know,
That
even
part.
to give you that
part.
Say that part again.
to root for you. You know, we all have.
I'm cheering.
I know we need some more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
Don't judge me, y'all.
Oh, you need more? Yes.
Sure, yes.
Oh, we at the end.
Yeah, we at the
Does
end.
that mean it's at the end of the show too?
Yeah, it's
boy.
about
Oh,
over.
wait.
You sure? Got it?
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
boo. Oh.
First of all, yes, we can cook, Antoine.
Yeah, we can cook and drink.
Talk about some. What can y'all cook? While y'all talking about a good man.
I got another question. Since you bringing up food,
Yeah, you.
okay, I'm very private when it comes to me cooking for a mate. I don't. When I'm dating you, if I cook, I feel. I know I'm gonna hear some slack about this shit, but it is what it is. This is just my opinion. I feel like when you feed a nigga, it's like a cat. You ain't gonna get rid of that.
I cannot with you.
But where's the lie though?
So it's like, you know, I'm very cautious in who I feed. You know,
Like a cat though.
I want you to feed a cat and see how many times that motherfucker be on your damn porch meowing and shit. So it's like, how long do I want you in my life to feed you? You know, that's just me. That's just my perception. So when you are dating a man, would you cook or would you entertain that idea?
Okay, and I.
So remember the guy that you hooked me.
Oh,
We ain't gonna put him out there.
okay.
Cause we cool. That's my boy. Hey, I know you watching. Shout out.
Hey.
Girl, let me tell you.
Oh
I rolled it out.
Oh,
for bruh.
shit.
invited him over to the house. I marinated salmon. I had
salmon,
baby.
Inside joke. I'm sorry.
I brought out the good fish. So I marinated a salmon.
Okay.
I did the sauteed vegetables. Yes, I did over a bed of rice. And he was sick when he came. So I mean, he couldn't reward me for the excellent meal.
Did you say reward?
Yeah, you expect rewards.
Because he made a happy
after
plate.
Oh.
So it was good. I had marinated it all day.
Oh, so I
God,
bet it was
a
just
mango
all
glass and
seasoned.
well seasoned. Oh my God.
I want some. Yeah.
Girl,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Go ahead.
But
I know that sounds yummy. You don't like something?
Yeah, I
Okay.
eat something a lot.
not.
Reward you.
He couldn't. He was sick. He came over with the flu, but he didn't want to cancel the
Oh.
day.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, so he came anyway.
Aww.
But yeah, I like to that's my lane.
You have to
I'm
wind
gonna
it
cook
down.
you when it's time for me to cook.
So you're not afraid of them getting it? Ugh.
So
That's
you
so
know what?
nervous for me.
I'm a little different.
Okay.
I cook all the time.
Right. I do too. I have children, but
I do.
before,
You know, I don't have small children.
Yeah.
My baby,
Yeah,
she's still my
I
baby,
get
but
it. Of course.
yeah, she married. I got 2 grandbabies, but I don't care. I got a Southern family, so I don't know any different.
Right.
I was telling I made and again, friendships, relationships, it's all the same. It's all the
Yeah, I
same to me. Last Tuesday, I made greens, some dirty rice, some fish, some, just a whole. I do that on a Tuesday.
Right.
So
That's the Tuesday.
yeah, I don't.
Because Tuesday,
Yeah, I just.
yeah.
And if somebody comes over,
right. Absolutely.
Like, what is not?
but if somebody comes over,
Right.
okay, it's here.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to be, we're going out on a date, but I don't feel like going out. Okay,
Yeah,
well, I'll just cook. Just come on. I don't really
That's
care about
interesting.
I don't know.
Maybe I need to
That's me. I'm a
reevaluate
natural. I'm
that.
just. That's me. It's like I like to cook. It's almost therapy for me.
I won't even say I like. I can cook. I do cook.
Oh, you can look and tell you can cook.
I do cook, but I won't say it's a passion. It's more like a chore. It's a chore sometimes because
God,
I
I
have
love
to
it.
cook. I have children, so it's like they looking at me like, Mom,
I'm hungry.
damn, you still hungry? Look, did you eat yesterday?
You ate yesterday,
Right, you
Yeah.
can't be that hungry. But I mean, I do cook, and I enjoy them liking my food. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, for
But
sure.
when it comes to a man, especially in the dating phase, it's like I don't know if I'm ready to feed you yet, because
I don't care because I know how to tell
Right.
you no.
You know what? I just learned that. Believe it or not, I literally just learned how to say no.
That's a thought.
I was a little too nice.
Yeah.
I was too nice.
I'm okay with saying no. You can come over, we can have dinner, and if I ain't feeling it, okay, goodbye.
Right. Night.
It's okay.
We got some background going on right now.
You know, the studio audience is
Right,
kind of agreeing with this
right.
situation right now.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna wrap this show up a little bit, but
was fun.
it was.
Oh my God, we gotta do this again.
I agree.
This was so much fun.
I agree.
Was there
I agree.
something that you wanted to know that you didn't, or that your audience, did somebody send in a question? Because I always feel like,
Yeah.
people want to know stuff from people that do what we do, and so I hear all the time, oh my God, I'm gonna do exactly what you do, and I'm like,
see.
oh, okay,
So-
good luck. Because it's
So let me
it's
ask
not
you a
that
question
easy.
while she's reviewing the questions with your business, because as I mentioned before earlier, I'm really inspired
Yeah.
by
Oh.
what you do. And how
Same
long?
way.
See, because we were connected, we were supposed to meet.
I know. Y'all can thank me later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But like, what how long, like, before, because obviously it became a habit and it became a lifestyle, how long before you got into a full routine of, like, this is what you want to do? Because you mentioned you were size 16.
Oh yeah.
I went from a 6 to a 16
Uh-huh.
and back down to a 12, 14. So how long did it take before it before it
Before
became a
it-
lifetime?
So I think, just for the transparency of it, and it always is, people that see me always think, well, you always look like that. No. You know, I have the same challenges as every other woman in this world. I do, so your question, how long did it take? It took about 6 to 8 months, and that's for anybody. It takes about 6 to 8 months to really get in the, okay, this is what I'm eating, this is what I'm not going to eat. Your body will make sure that it's not going to go in there and stay.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But the challenges of, oh my God, I'm so sad today. I don't know what to do. I want to eat everything. And then you eat everything. And it just is what it is. So I always tell women that struggle with that, oh my God, the oh my God, I messed up, I can't do this anymore. Not true.
Okay.
You can always begin again. I say that almost every single class that I teach, everything I do, you can always begin again. Because every day I might come home and not want to go back out to work out for myself. Me teaching is not my workout. That's their workout.
That's interesting.
I still have to go train. I still got to do my 100 push-ups or whatever it is that I'm doing. I still have to do that. I don't feel like it all the time.
Sure.
So the drive to be healthy, to be fit, to be well. And I don't mean just what you see on the outside. I'm talking about well in my heart. That's what keeps me going.
Yeah, you kind of answered what Phil asked. He said, "What drives you all? What drives y'all to be great?" But the kind of,
to be great.
To be great.
I let my brokenness be my motivation.
Man, listen.
I'm gonna be real with you. I let my brokenness be I don't like being broke. I know how maintenance.
Hey Phil, listen. Let me tell you something. And if you've ever met any other entrepreneur, they would tell you it has been some months where they were like, I don't know how I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
Lord
Jesus. How I'm gonna pay this rent? What? I have sat this chair I'm sitting in with my head in my hand.
Girl.
Trying to figure out, twirling my hair, trying to figure out,
how you gonna
am I gonna have some food next month?
Real talk.
Because I have poured every single dime
into your business.
Every single dime. So those are things that happen in the dark, you know, that nobody else sees. Y'all just see me coming in. I got the shoes. I got the champagne, and it's woohoo, cheers. No, it's not always just like that. It's hands in the head, like, how am I going to eat and serve the people that are waiting on me to serve them? Because that's why we do this. That's why we do this for others that are waiting on us. So, you know, having those moments, that's the driving force. The driving force is because I could take all that money and do some fabulous things, right? But I do what I do to help women that's in the community that don't want to go to big box gyms, that don't want to go to places that is co-ed, and they want to be able to get somewhere and be able to take off all of the fake, the representative. They want to take off the representative and just feel good.
Sis, let me give
That's why that building exists.
Let me give you a testimonial on that. So I gained weight. I went to Lifetime Fitness in Romeoville. You know, I'm out in the Naperville area. And I went to the hip hop aerobics class, which I thoroughly enjoyed, but everybody in there looked like a fly girl except me. And you know what I did? I found myself going to the back of the room, putting my head on, pulling it on my face, because I didn't look like them. So, you know, sometimes going into a big gym like that and versus a boutique environment, you get insecure. So you're
intimidated sometimes.
Intimidated as hell. So it was like, I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go back, but I'm paying $169 for this membership because it's for me and my kids. But I didn't want to go back to that class, although I thoroughly enjoyed
it. But the atmosphere wasn't.
Exactly.
So, and I would say that's a great point. That's another reason that Breathe exists, because of that testimony. The people that are I got some amazing people
She sure does.
on this team.
She does.
This team,
She does.
I go work out with them.
Yeah.
And we all have the exact same philosophy. We want to make sure you feel like you in a family environment when you come and work out. When you in there, it's group fitness. I ate cake today. We all ate cake today.
Yep.
So we've been figured out this cake.
Yep.
Somebody get married, we all get married and fit into that dress.
Yep.
Every class is a family class. You feel connected. I don't care if it's 50 people in there, and those of you who are watching who've ever taken a class with me, you know I'm telling the truth. If you in that class and there's 100 people, you guaranteed to see me in your face at least one time before that 1 hour is up. And every person on the team does the same thing. We ain't busy looking in the mirror fixing ourselves. No. It's about
and
family.
that is so discouraging sometimes because these women in here, in no shade, they're beautiful. So sometimes they have you second guessing yourself. So you're in these classes, you want to get fit, you want to, especially with a person like me who had the body. And it's like almost, I'm not going to say that there's no excuse. I'm not going to use my illness as an excuse as to why I gain weight, because there are also times where the prednisone isn't gaining my weight. I'm just hungry all the time. And you know what I'm doing? I'm craving sugar. So I'm craving, although I don't eat physical sugar, which is crazy. I'll do honey over sugar any day of the week. But it's like, okay. But the thing is, I'm at the point where I feel as though it's like, I'm hungry, so I need to eat something. And then now you're eating this, and then you eat your meal, and then you're starving. You feel like sometimes I go through periods where I've been and just ate some Chipotle, and I'm starving.
And you want more food.
So it's like,
it's mental.
it's mental. It's in my head.
Well, and I know you're wrapping up your show. I think the
No, it's
idea,
fine.
the idea is to make sure you're connecting, whoever it is, wherever you're going, connect with any fitness studio, whatever it is you're connecting to. Make sure that they are giving you what you need here and here, because nothing is going to change on the outside if those two things aren't. It's just not going to happen.
Understood.
So
Did y'all hear that?
This is so amazing, ladies.
Yes.
I appreciate you all for agreeing
Yes.
to this shit. It's like, really, you gonna do it?
yes.
Yes, and this is the best day. I mean, of all days. It was like, this is like a breakthrough for everything. Leaving the conversation earlier. Because remember, from the last situation, I jumped into that situation. So from the whole breakthrough, this was like a whole
This
breakthrough
world
for
is
me.
too small, y'all.
It's
That's
small,
all I
y'all.
can say.
Those of you that are watching, I'll see you later. It's too small.
Two
Small. Hey, let's toast to that
Oh boy.
It's our joke. It's
one.
our
I'm sure
joke.
I'm blocked, right?
I think we all laugh.
I'm not.
You blocked too.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Y'all see my new bestie? Y'all see my new bestie?
Hey.
Y'all think Jamie a motherfucker? You think Jamie called you
We gonna
cussing out?
tune in. Like I said, y'all, my goal. I'm talking to my producer over here, who's in the background.
Hey.
We gonna work something out that I hope. My goal, like I said, we all have goals, is to make this a weekly thing. But as I'm learning this new trade, I'm getting my feet wet, seeing how shit rolls. So it's gonna be between once or twice a month until my goal. We gotta have a goal.
I think we should do a cocktails and conversation movement once a month.
I love that.
I do.
I love
I'm
that
coming.
too. Absolutely.
I'm talking about the three of us.
Oh, some personal shit. Okay. I thought y'all was invited.
See y'all next month.
Right.
See, I'm telling you, let me tell y'all something. I'll wait till we wrap.
Okay, it's good. It's good. All right, you all. I appreciate you all tuning in. Remember, sip your wine, sip your Jacks, sip whatever makes you feel good. And chill with your girl, talking with Fox. Good night.
And we out, guys.